Good morning, 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 good morning. How are you? What is going on, you guys? This is your girl, Carrie Crystal, and I am coming to you guys today with another video. If you guys are new to the channel, if you like personal development, empowerment, go ahead and subscribe right now. Become a part of the family. Always vibing high. All right, you guys, let's get into this message. All right. So you guys, I'm coming to you guys today with a very powerful message. This is just something that I've been in my spirit to get out for a couple of days now. So just to give you guys a little bit of insight on where this message stems from. You know, I was doing my cardio. I was walking around the track, getting my cardio in. It was one of them days I really was like pushing myself, you guys. And so I was just doing my little walk. And then my right ankle, it started to kind of hurt. Like I started to feel like it was feeling like a little bit like it was like sprung or something like that. And so instantly, you guys, I took that as a sign. I was like, oh, that just means you need to go back to the house. Because like I say, yeah, I was just really like pushing myself. And so I was like, no, Crystal, push through, keep going, right? So you guys, so I kept going, kept walking around the track, getting my cardio done. And then before I knew it, like right before I got ready to be done walking around the track, that first round, my ankle started to ease up a little bit. And I was like, okay. I noticed. I was like, okay, you know, so I just kept on walking, kept on going. And then next thing I know, it eased completely up, you guys. Like by the time I had got done walking all those laps and got done with that cardio, you guys, I mean, I had no pain. I didn't even feel anything wrong with my ankle. And so I was like, wow. I was like, the pain will go away soon. The pain will go away soon. So that's the message that I got for you guys today that I wanted to talk about is pain. We all deal with pain. Pain comes from so many different areas of life. It doesn't have to be where it's like usually like the significant other or someone that we love and care for, all that good stuff hurts us or something like that. It could be, you could be dealing with financial pain. Anybody ever dealt with financial pain when it's like you have all these things that you need to do and you don't even have enough funds or resources to even take care of your basic necessities? You know, it's hard to make ends meet. Is when you robbing Peter to pay Paul. That's that financial pain. Or it could be a pain from someone that your loved one passed or something like that, and you've been dealing with that pain. I know a lot of that's been going on, especially with what's going on right now with the virus and things like that. Loved ones are, you know, let me direct the smoke. Loved ones are, you know, being called to the other side, and so I know all that's going on too. And it could be just pain, like I said, from someone that you truly did love. You know, they hurt you, things like that, and you've been really trying to deal with it. And I'm here to tell you that the pain will go away soon, you guys. So you just need to hold on and hang in there. During this time, you guys, just sometimes it's really good to have a little solitude, to go within and just work on you and heal that heart chakra, okay? Heal your heart, heal your soul. Go to the deepest parts of you, right? And just nurture yourself and let yourself cry. Crying is cleansing. I don't care what the reason for, you know, let it out, you know. So to go along with the messages, you guys, I have a few things that we're going to work with today, you guys. And I'm so excited to be sitting here because, you guys, we just got done with the Mercury retrograde. If you guys don't know about the retrograde, you guys, look it up. You know, I'm very in tune with the universe and things like that. I've been that way since I was a little girl. I was always into like horoscopes and all that stuff. So when Mercury's in retrograde, these kind of things can happen where you may start to have nostalgia, thinking about old events, people, places, and things like that from your past might come to your mind, or they may even come to visit you, come to message you, or speak to you some kind of way. You guys are on a frequency, thinking of each other. Things like that can occur, or you may have a flood of individuals that just trying to come in and you know, get to know you and things like that. You may even have issues messing up with like your technology, all that kind of stuff like that is going on with Mercury. And Mercury is the planet that rules the house of communication. It rules our communication. People who are born with Mercury as their ruling planet are good communicators. Like Geminis are one of them and things like that. Anyway, guys, so we just got done with that. I'm so glad that it's over with. That's a lot of heavy energy. So what we're going to do, you guys, I'm going to have some coffee. I have my coffee. I want to get a sip of it, you guys. It's so soothing to my soul when you get that first sip. And then I've been led, you guys, to just pull some cards from these two decks specifically. This one, these are oracle cards, you guys. I love oracle cards. They really help with guidance and things like that. I pull them, you know, for myself quite often, and I'm being led to pull a deck. A card from both of these decks right now. This one is called Beyond Lumeria. It's oracle cards. I got this with my Goddess Provision box that I have. So that's what that deck looks like. And then we're going to pull one from the Divine Feminine deck, because I feel like it's a lot of feminine energy people that are going through a lot of pain right now. And when I talk about feminine energy, you guys, it's not meaning that it's just strictly women. Like, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Sometimes a woman can be more into their masculine energy and not feminine. Sometimes it could be vice versa, but it doesn't mean anything, right? It's just we all have that so that we can have balance, right? If a man was too much into his masculine energy, he would be always macho, never feeling like the emotional, you know, all the goodness, the loving aspects of it. So it's just maintaining a balance, making sure that you're not too much into your feminine or too much into your masculine, but that you're maintaining your balance, okay? So I'm going to pull cards from both of these decks right now and see what we have going on. I hope y'all are doing amazing. I am feeling absolutely amazing, y'all. I had something so beautiful happen to me. These were some cards I pulled already. So when I pull cards for myself, I put the book in between, because each deck comes with like a guidance book, and I usually like put this in between the ones that I pulled for myself, but I've already set with these ones right here. And wow, yes, so yes, you guys, so I'm gonna put them back in here, so just in case one of you guys need these. And these, I just did these the other day. I pulled these from me, these here. And so I put this little paper between it, but I'll put these back in so that you guys can actually, we can see what's going on and give you all the benefits of these cards. I have some sage going, and I have my throat chakra incense going. I put it here because the other thing that I had, it was getting the little ashes everywhere. So I went ahead. I usually keep that in my living room area on my little table, because I have like incense like lit like everywhere, you know. And so yeah, and I had to like set the mood and everything, you guys, before I sat down to do this message with you guys and create just an environment of good energy. Okay, we got two cards that came out. I'm gonna turn them over. This one is going to represent what is going on now, and this one is going to be what we need to be working on. So I'm going to set those two out, put them where you can see them. One is what's been going on. This one is what we need to be working on. Okay, and this deck is going to represent what energy should we be taking on? Like, what energy should we walk into the next season? How should we, what energy should we be taking on right now? Okay. All right. And two of these came out. All right. So that's what we got. All right. So we're going to get into these messages, you guys, and see what they're talking about. And we're going to start with this one, okay? All right. So, put that over there. Okay, y'all ready? Make sure we ain't got too many distractions going on. All right, so this is pretty much like what's probably going on right now. So this is called Mount Shasta. It says, where Lemuria would be destroyed, its people traveled to other parts of the globe. Mount Shasta was one place they journeyed. There are tales of unusual phenomenal and multi-dimensional beings living inside the mountain. This card is about origins, and the image is the seed crystal this deck is based around. Honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow you greater insight into your traits, your strength and challenges. The sacred places you feel attracted to may have an intuitive message for you. Let me repeat that part right there again. The sacred places you feel attracted to may have an intuitive message for you. You guys, this right here is like amazing, because I just told you guys that something amazing happened to me today when I was out on the track today. Like, that was a couple days ago when I had the little incident with my ankle, but today when I did my cardio, because I did it this morning, I had something that never happened to me before happen on that track. And this right here, when it says the sacred places you feel attracted to may have an intuitive message for you, you guys, if there's a place that is calling to you, if you've been pulled to go into nature or pull and go by the water or something like that, or just something is pulling you somewhere, please, I highly recommend that you go there. And when you do, don't be distracted. Don't be on your phone. Don't be talking to, like, go alone, go solo, and just be aware of your surroundings and be aware of all the things that the universe and God has in line for you for you to receive the messages that you need. Because you may be trying to figure out what is it that you need to be doing right now. What is it that you should be pursuing? What direction? What is your purpose? You really don't know, and you're trying to figure it all out. And I guarantee you, if you go to the places that are calling you, that are pulling you, you're going to find the answers that you need right there. Okay, so please do that. Okay, this is what we should be working on, the infinite. As Lemurians were only partially incarnated, their bodies were much lighter, less physically actualized, and less affected by aging. They were also aware of their infinite nature. This card of rebirth can appear after challenges that have required a level of surrender. You have arrived at a beginning, reveled in your newfound inner freedom. Blockages have fallen away, and there are opportunities to step into. Stretch your wings and arise like a phoenix born anew, ready for a new cycle of growth. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. Celebrate, honor the road that brought you here, and prepare to take flight with the tools you have gathered through your elevation process. Take flight with the tools, you guys. Like I say, there's a lot of things that have happened in our lives, pains and trials and tribulations that we have all endured, you guys. Those are tools. That's strength. That's courage. That's bravery, right? If you made it through those cycles, you guys, you're not the same individual. I guarantee you, especially if you've done self-work and healed yourself, you're not the same individual, right? You have a new set of shoes to put on. You have a new skill set. You have a new toolbox, right? That you've got. It's brand new. You got all these amazing things, creative ideas, and everything that you need to prepare for this new cycle, this new beginning. It's time to shed the old you, the old version of you, right? And walk into and own this new person. I know it may feel uncomfortable because you've probably been stuck in one cycle and doing certain things one way for so long, and change can feel, uncomfortable, and it causes us to be fearful. But you don't have to be fearful, you guys, because you have everything that you need. And guarantee you, you guys, you went through all of that for a mighty, amazing, major reason. A mighty, amazing, major reason. That's why you went through all that stuff, you guys. It was to get you stronger and prepare you for this new beginning, this new cycle, this new journey that's amazing. You guys, finish the year out strong. Walk into this new energy like no other. Okay? Fearless. You have everything that you need. everything that you need. You've been reborn and you have everything you need. Okay? All right, so that's that. I'm so excited about that. And then now we're going to see what energies that we need to be taking on, okay? With this, I am going to need the book to get the messages from, okay? Let's hover it around that smoke. All right, so this divine feminine is called Yishi Tosa, y'all. This is the lady of the lotus born. And her message says, embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. This is what it looks like. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Let's see what she's talking about. Okay, let's see what she's talking about. So we're gonna go to the here. She's at 121. Number equals 4. This is page 121. I add all those numbers together. It's the number 4. Woohoo! Come on, girl. What you got going on? All right, so we're on her page. And let's see what she got. It says, who is she? Yishi Tosa, y'all, if I didn't say her name right, I'm so sorry. But she represents a deep wisdom that has been much misunderstood. She is the ultimate spiritual wisdom that the human body is all that is needed for enlightenment. She was born as a princess in Tibet in 777 CE, according to legends. She was born in the same way as the Buddha. A mantra resounded, and her mother gave birth to her painlessly. Her name means Wisdom Lake Queen, because at the moment of her birth, a nearby lake doubled in size, symbolizing her tremendous wisdom, her waters of enlightenment. Wait, let's just wait right there, y'all. I just told you guys that the pain will go away soon. Her mom gave birth to her painlessly. And her name means Wisdom Lake. And I just said that, you know, if there's a certain area that's been calling to you and pulling you to you, for you to go there, because there's an important message for you. There's an enlightenment for you there. You're going to have an epiphany, and it is going to hit you. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. From a young age, she only wanted to practice the Dharma instead of getting married. But the emperor of Tibet gave her to Padmasambhava, who had traveled to Tibet from India to spread the Buddha's teachings. He became her main consort and husband, and together they each founded their own lineage of Buddha teachings. She spent many years isolated in meditation and accomplished several cycles of tantric spiritual practices. You guys, I told you, when you go to these places that's calling to you, go alone. Isolate, and elevate. Okay? That's my motto. She received esoteric initiations and became known as a fully enlightened Buddha in the form of an ordinary woman. And you guys, when I was in nursing school, you know, we had to do holistic teaching. We had to do holistic nursing, right? We learned about it. So holistic nursing is just basically where you're caring for every need, physical, spiritual, emotional needs of your patient. So we had to learn about all the different religions and things like that. And Buddhism was one of them. Hinduism. I mean, we learned about them all because there are certain things and practices that each religion does. You know, if a loved one was to pass, and you have to know how to care for them and respect their religious beliefs, right? So with Buddhism, when we did our research on it, basically it just means one who's awakened. You know, I don't judge anything or anyone. I'm so in tune with everything, you guys, because we all have our own walks of life, right? And so it just means that one who's awakened, you know. And so when you hear about certain things, you know, I would recommend and invite you guys not to be judgmental, you know. Just know that everyone has their own perspective and it's their right, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to share that. It just means one who is awakened. So it says, she received esoteric initiations and became known as a fully enlightened Buddha in the form of an ordinary woman. She also considered to be an incarnation of Vajrayani, and her husband predicted that she would reincarnate as the legendary Tibetan Buddhist tantric teacher and Yogini Machin Labdran. Hope I'm saying that right. However, okay, you guys, we got a little background on her, but it says when your soul selects her card, it can be so easy to forget that everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Yishi embodied one of the most potent spiritual truths, which is the female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. The body is a vehicle to free us from the idea that there are any limitations to reality. The body is a vehicle to free us. Tantra, which weaves together the sacred and the mundane to reveal the spiritual nature of all things, allowed her to realize that she was born an ordinary woman and an incarnation of the Buddha. We are both human and divine. We are both a mortal body and an eternal essence that continues on. The body too often can be the scapegoat for so much hate, distrust, and violence. The body holds infinite wisdom, pleasure, and possibilities. This is the moment to see your gorgeous body as a tremendous gift it is. It's the moment to realize that there is no greater intoxication than just being fully in your body from head to soul. There is no greater intoxication than just being fully in your body from head to soul. Yishi is the call for you to remember the holiness of your flesh, the deep wisdom of your body, what it contains, and the temple you walk around in every day. Wow. So this is a meditation that we can do, and it says, what helps me to remember that my body is sacred? So think about that. What is something that you can do that's going to allow you to remember that your body is sacred? And it's so crazy because I've really been treating my little body like that, you know? And I won't allow anyone to touch my body and all that stuff, but you know, myself, and I cleanse myself and stuff like that. So because my body is sacred, it has my beautiful soul in it. I didn't always have this mindset. I didn't always think this way, you guys. I'm not perfect at all. It's just what I've evolved into, right? And I love it. It's like, and I can't even say it's what I've evolved into. It's just what I've restored myself to, because ever since I've been little, I've known I was always different. I was always able to see things before. I was just always different. And it's just like a lot of times when we grow and up in this world, society, peers, and things like that will really have a way with us, and we lose ourselves. And then you have to go and undo all those layers and peel it back. And then that beautiful you is still there. You know, that inner child is still there. Brave, happy, ready to take on the world. So that is where I'm at. And I'm so excited. So we're going to pull our last card. Oh, she's so cute. She's beautiful. Green Tara. She's the Buddha of enlightened action. Look at her. Y'all look at that. Ain't she cute? That green, to me, that's like prosperity, manifestation, abundance. And she going in with the core. Girl, you better come through, Miss Tara. But her card says, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. If this ain't me, that's why I mean you vibing. That's why I vibe with her, because like she say, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. This is who I am today. I didn't used to be like that. I used to do everything to please everyone else and would leave my own self live high and dry, and I had no energy for me. I don't do that anymore. I move on my soul. If my soul doesn't want to do it, I am not going to do it. Okay? So if you're someone who's been doing that, take this as a message, or you've been thinking like, man, I need to focus on me more. Yes, you do. Okay, so take that as a message for you to go ahead and get started. It doesn't mean you're selfish. It just means you love yourself, and you have to be able to pour into yourself and love yourself so much so that you be able to pour out into others and things around you. Okay. All right, so let's see what she's talking about, because I like her. I like her energy I'm feeling from her. What you got going on? Let me see. Let's see what she got. I'm excited. I feel so good, y'all. Alright, so it says, who is she? So we're going to get the background on her, and then we'll find out what it means when we pick this card, okay? So it says, who is she? Green Tower embodies the embodiment state that overcomes fear and allows us to take action on what we know is right. Tara is the female Buddha in the Vajrayana Buddhist tradition. She is known as the Mother of Liberation because her name is derived from the root, which means to cross. Tara assists all beings in crossing the ocean of suffering to liberation. Here we go again about water. Here we go again about taking action, right? About letting go of that pain and doing what it is that you know you need to do. Walking into that new season, starting that new beginning. You have been reborn. You got all the tools and power that you need to do whatever it is that you need to be doing. Okay? Tara is here to assist. And it says, according to the Tara Tantra, eons ago, Tara incarnated as a king's daughter. She showed such spiritual excellence and such profound compassion that she impressed a group of monks. They told her that they would pray for her to be reborn a man so that she could reach enlightenment. She responded by enlightening them. She told them that there is no such thing as male and female. The ideas, projection, and expectations that we superimpose onto the male form and the female form are not real. They are contrived, which means form is emptiness and emptiness is form. Tara vowed then and there before all the monks that she would remain a female Buddha for all lifetimes until all beings were liberated from the illusion that a person's sex determines the ability to be and become enlightened. Come on, Tara! Tara can't do, because look at all these females that are out here like bossing up, doing their thing. You know, in the past it used to be like, you know, kind of male driven, where you be successful and stuff like that, the woman at home and all that, and the man out there, you know. She came through. Wait a minute, let me sip. Okay, let's keep going. So, like she said, the Buddha, she said she was going to be the Buddha for all lifetimes until all beings were liberated from the illusion that a person's sex determines their ability to become enlightened. Somebody, whatever you're female, you want to do something, you feeling like you can't do it, or you might not be, you're someone who is feeling like this territory is not for you. There's something you're thinking about doing, male or female. It's something you're thinking about doing, and you feel like that territory is not for you. You're unsure, but your soul is really calling you to do it. You should do it. Gender doesn't matter. It's about your soul, your spirit. That's what matters. Only thing you have to please is that. Okay? So somebody needed to hear that. You want to step into a territory. You want to step into some grounds that it usually isn't for, like, what you feel is ideal. There is no such thing. If your soul is calling you to do it, do it. Okay? Take away. Stop overthinking it. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Get the strength, get the power. No, you have everything that you need. Does not matter your gender. You got what it is you need. Just do it, okay? I'm telling you, go for it. Go for it. And then it says, okay, so Tower has 4 different types of enlightened activity and divine attributes, depicted symbolically through the colors red, white, black, green, and yellow. Green Tara is Tower's embodiment of compassionate action. If y'all want me to say those colors again, I will. It's red, white, black, yellow, and green. Like them colors, like African colors and stuff like that. Green Tower is Tower's embodiment of compassionate action, or enlightened action. And y'all know what's so crazy is the other day I was in the store and I picked me up one of those little headpieces that has those colors in it. Wow. It says Green Tower is Tower's embodiment of compassionate action, or enlightened action. Her green color signifies vigor and vitality. Her mudra also represents vitality and the purity of our life force. The prana mudra, she is the action we take from a deeply rooted place within our heart. She is the energy that seeks to act in alignment with what will free us as we liberate others. She is the energy that seeks to act in alignment with what will free us as we liberate others. Okay, so it says when your soul pulls this card, Green Tower is that sacred nudge to get moving, to do what it is your soul compels you to do. Don't sit with an idea or a project any longer. Take action on it. Don't think about a friend who keeps coming into your heart. Go bring her dark chocolate or send her a love letter. Don't wait to express your love to someone you've needed to. Go now. Tell them the truth. Let your feet be moved by what has been caged within you. Let your wisdom shift into inspired action. Tara is the message that the time for action is now. There is nothing to wait for, and no person you need to become before doing what you've come to do. I just was saying, I didn't even know she was going to say all this. Start small. Let your soul lead, not the ego. You can't do that. Your soul and your ego have to become one. Because if not, like, your soul knows the way. Your soul already knows what it came here to do. It's just like, you know how sometimes we out here, we try to do stuff by ourselves, and you know, you have those moments where you say, I should have followed my first mind. That's your soul nudging at you, your intuition telling you what it needs to do. A lot of times we're too ego driven. We want to do things our way. We do not want to listen to our soul, and then we end up having regrets, right? But you have to learn to combine the two together. Your soul and your soul and your ego have to become one. Because the ego, to me, I look at it as a physical form, right? It's our body, and then we have in our personality, right, which makes us. Then we have our soul, the spiritual part of us, the spiritual form of us, and it came here for a reason, came here for a purpose. You have a gift inside of you. It already knows the way to get you to where you need to be, right? Which is going to bring you more peace, more wisdom, more abundance, more prosperity. You know, there's a difference between abundance and prosperity, right? And you're going to be able to enjoy your abundance and things like that. So your soul knows the way to get you there. You just have to combine it with your ego, and the two need to become one. And you guys can navigate through this world together. And that's why with this card here, we talked about making sure you remember your body is sacred. Okay? Because you have to take care of it, care for it, nurture it, so that you can get where you need to go. You and your soul can do it together. Okay? All right. And it says, time for action is now. There's nothing to wait for, and no person you need to become before doing what you need to do. Start small. Let the soul lead you, not the ego. It's not the grandeur of the gesture or effort. It's the amount of love something is done with that even matters. There are so many injustices in the world, so much suffering, that it's easy to get stuck in the molasses of helplessness. The brilliant Burmese diplomat, I don't know who these people is, y'all, says, if you're feeling helpless, help someone. Green Tower is about aligning what moves us to tears with compassionate action. She's the push to do something, anything that might alleviate the suffering of others. wow, in this process of taking action with love and from love, we also liberate ourselves. Wow. You know what, you guys? I have the opportunity to work with different individuals who have mental illness, like dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety, dealing with domestic violence, dealing with substance abuse and things like that. And I was talking to a young lady the other day. We had a coaching session, and she is having such a hard time. And listening to her story, I was like, oh my gosh, wow. In my mind, I was thinking, like, you never know what someone else is going through. You think what you're going through is something, you never know what someone else is going through, you guys, right? So, like, do something to get your mind out. What you can do to get your mind off of what is going on with you is to put your love and your compassion into helping someone else. Like me sitting down talking to you, whomever this message reached, I know that it's for you, and I feel so good. This is helping me help you, right? Like, I love it, you guys. So, you guys, that is all I really have for you guys today. You know, just walk into, put the new pair of shoes on, you guys. You are not the same person. You are reborn. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to recognize you. A lot of people are gonna be like, wait a minute, you know, because you different, and you need to own it, and you did all that work so that you can be who you are now, right? And it doesn't stop here. You're going to continue to elevate. You're going to continue to thrive, and you're going to continue to grow, evolve. That's what we're here for, okay? All right, we're supposed to leave this world empty, so give as much of you as you can. And you guys, please go ahead and hit the like button. All right, if you enjoyed this message, please hit the like button. This is going to let YouTube know you guys are vibing with me. You're enjoying all this good stuff. And caring and sharing is going to help us get this message out to so many others. All right, I love you guys. Until next time, bye. Thanks for watching.